Hold on. Okay, let's go to the next topic. I will never forgive and forget anyone that offended me. Says Mr. Beautiful. I will never forgive and forget anyone that offends me. I think this one is a personal. Mr. Beautiful, that's what he has been out of the scene for a very long time. I don't know what is he up to these days.
Well, Mr. Beautiful was labeled as an NDC person.
Okay.
So when MPP was in power, he
Yeah.
was nowhere to be found. Like
Okay.
he didn't even make appearances in most movies.
Okay.
Now that the NDC is in power, he's
Right.
making appearances in several other platforms. That's how come he has gained this. He has made this statement that he will not forgive and forget anyone who offended him. But I doubt I know anything he has done or any beef he has with anybody in this industry. Maybe people who sidelined him in the movie, the Kumawood movie scene,
Yeah.
because it got to a time nobody even like had a cast with him. Nobody casted him for movies.
Okay.
So if he's making the statements, I believe he's going out to these people who didn't feature him in any of the movies because they tagged him as an MPP follower or sorry, as an NDC man, which really drastically affected his movie career. Yeah.
Wow. So that means when you are in the creative space, looks like you have to limit yourself with the association of political parties. Is that
Certainly,
what it is?
unless you are a strong contender that no matter where you fall on, whether MPP or NDC, you
Yeah.
can still pursue your dream and pursue your career with no setbacks. Because it got to a time we know we label Stoneboy as an MPP, Sarkodie as an MPP. So just
I'm asking you
imagine
right
they
now,
were not big.
both Stoneboy and Sarkodie. I'm asking your personal
Mhm.
basis. What is your opinion about them? Do you think they are MPP?
I know they are businessmen. They
Yeah.
work for themselves. So if MPP approaches them, they work for them. If NDC approaches them, they work for them.
Yeah.
But Ghanaians, like I've always said, we are too partisan.
Mhm.
Yeah, you now on one side too much. We box you on that particular side. Remember, team say you are trying to trend on these political parties for your growth. And they say, oh, did you ba meyama? Oh, did you ba meyama? But per se, we just stick to one particular, like we declare our stance, which is not advisable as a creative because yes, and you build yourself enemies within the Ghanaian entertainment scene. Because just imagine, we have NDC people in the helms of affairs, and it's almost a typically, oh yes, strong MPP manner. One of the contract, bro, say if they need to put you on a national dealer, do you think they'll come for you just because we good in what's I MPP never foul? They'll definitely go for people who support their dream and who support their ideology. So that's what I think. You don't have to declare your stance. It will definitely affect you some way, somehow.
Okay. So welcome to the studios, big man, Mr. Kels.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. So a couple of topics we've been discussing, but I think we're gonna have to start this topic with you. She betrayed me. MzGee accuses Nana Ama McBrown of harsh treatment on United Showbiz. MzGee said Nana Ama
Betrayal.
McBrown betraying.
Do we even, or does she even understand betrayal?
Yeah, so this I think I would have to throw this question to Tumoto.
Okay.
With Tumoto, obey you, man, because Patrol United Showbiz Nangasa, who is the face and who
Yes.
initiated the whole United Showbiz?
McBrown.
Yes. So who is betraying who here?
It's MzGee.
Okay.
Because I was in that seat.
Okay.
When I'm more seat, some McBrown I didn't show.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When I didn't start here.
Mm.
And they say you're on the team. When I
Okay.
bet him.
MzGee.
And he say okay, you can betray her. I mean one I betray you.
Well, what I know is McBrown left the United Showbiz
Okay.
and then move on to another platform
Yeah.
with no like friction with his former company. So if you are sitting in for him, it's just like the media space. There are some people who work with other media houses. They move on to another media house, and then definitely when you move on, they won't sit idle just because you've gone. They'll definitely find someone to replace you because they need to make the show move on.
So
But-
at this time I didn't know Kase McBrown I betray you.
Just because,
Because it is also say na more discussing na
yes,
when Timmy
And defend it.
na that time
maybe it doesn't have
no,
anything to
maybe
say.
mean,
maybe I don't share
personally-
number 5
yeah.
JC so
Personally,
different.
I think the whole idea or the narrative said McBrown started United Showbiz or on the year
The
face.
yeah.
phase. No, UTV. The platform belongs to UTV,
Uh-huh.
despite media.
Okay.
And no much show, and you say someone to present Omisa questions, right? Just as you are doing.
Okay.
So bisa questions and your farm McBrown. So if a jumano at a point a bibi kosona and yempe and answer be a misunderstanding and answer be we don't know as at now we don't know how or
Yeah.
why she left. No before for bar. I don't think yemfa in coma glory combo be say you on a starting show now face no a UTV platform just as this platform it belongs to whoever the owner is.
Yeah.
But yen na so as the faces. Do you understand? It doesn't mean the platform belongs to us.
Okay.
What you say?
Yeah.
So and yes say McBrown in any dia
Mhm.
and na MzGee abesha hona no. That is what I want to correct. The
Yes.
platform is for Despite Media,
Media.
UTV.
Okay.
And McBrown was the host. She later changes by MzGee had to come in. But I understand MzGee because or say or DMA McBrown, Brian, contacted and say or may host.
Mhm.
And also so in respect, Echo Sre McBrown say, oh, sister Penny, say, in her all transit, no kind. She
Yeah.
was specific, say, or sending the DM, and or catching and say, my okay, so okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, bless her,
oh,
no.
bet me, yes. It is if people are trolling her. Now, if when defending her, she was emotional, like also you cry. Do you understand?
really?
So yeah. So I in my understanding there, it was right. But you can't force McBrown to me defend.
Mhm.
And let's also look at that fact. And your force. But nice women supporting women, as they say oh bra never support me nanka or more to calm people
Okay.
down
Okay.
to
and
make people
I get the
understand.
point. Just a statement would have cleared all
Exactly.
this.
Exactly.
brouhaha.
Yeah. it was-
Because
Mm.
coming out to say, oh yeah, she contacted me, and then I even blessed there on the show.
Yes.
No,
That one
they'll
alone.
cut everything short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because yeah, in Ghanaians,
You know.
a difficult say change.
Mhm.
When the especially when watumoto ye penasem obia following streams near day obia penasem no obia dona. A difficult say you were tomato if you're the Steve Kells bets now.
Mhm.
A bear thing. Look at where them sorry, Sameko. You hear day trash when
Yeah.
the other guy who was
Yes, Motombo or something.
and yeah, when Giovanni Beso, look
Mhm.
at backlash at Giovanni Nyai, but
It was
and
Nick. Sorry, it was Nick Papo.
Nick Papo.
Nick Papo.
Nick Papo. And they or mape Giovanni too.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So a difficult man say, but it change. Accepting change is not it's difficult for us as people of Ghanaians. No? Yeah.
Conditioning, Nina Yana make a condition, but what you to at you. Conditioning, I mean, so yes, I say, I didn't fear I am pet. Yeah, Paddy free about but
But
I want to say,
when you say MzGee,
Mm.
I say me okay no me. If you say any go cross and coca.
so you think
Yedi ye obi a hwe when the she.
Mm.
Me say me be on amudi when the she atama na yam say again hot time. Sorry to use that word.
Mm.
Because I say almost in hot and then because of say you never replace one.
Bonny.
Ebony. The moment obi enim be me obi enim be di kan we ye.
Mm.
Na all of a sudden when you want to be better now pe. The be kan no say is what one as na me ade.
I'm sure.
Inti san komo we no. E difa obia ho. Inti MzGee baby won nyina duru kwa de. Ana asatwam. Say interview no so recently no so.
Yeah, I think last week.
Inti this we na show mu no say that show mu.
No, I think on co-interview, and she was asked.
Sana mpesa me nkyere nti ye hu se ade bi wo a wo ye den a ye beka ho asem e wo nipa na meka che no e ye se why event awie ne se obi ama na wo event organizer so se obi aba e wo believe o nti se MzGee akwata no mudi watama di ne ka ba na ko bi asu praise so ka ba ka se and the McBrown ambition right the obi abeka woni tirim se de ka se mutim mas Steve me betena me tim ka se kade wo
be on timi chere di
obi didi watama me tim ka se jai ndidi Steve atem ebi a mete na bi ye kama artist asema ebi ka ko fi jama atem na mo bi kire ma adwan na me jai ntimi esa ko bi a me distract o di sister and we am man koda. This year say my man for so say we so reply you. My video on so to you bia. You see we so reply.
You see who are looking for.
You see TV
You bet me up Pamatade and the show that line sense. I wouldn't say hey Ghana dear negativity near too much. Okay. Oh my funny face. Funny face is here. He says, I became more mad at the psychiatric hospital. Okay, pa Brian the problems issues by episodes in the by so one who said time I didn't call psychiatric or I say cry. What do you think about it, Excite?
Well, honestly, I really don't know his states he was in then, but I know that psychiatry is a place to reform or to it's a healing process. So I don't know what's led to the fact that it made him like his situation worse. Was it not taking his drugs? And I say the things that was going around and the man thinking they're overboard. And I say because usually for someone to say I was even more mad when I went to psychiatry there. We don't expect someone to be when you go to the psychiatry. We expect your situation to get better. So I would really want to know that the situation you went through. I don't know whether it be an overdose of drugs that I say he kept overthinking his situation. Some man get say that's overboard.
Steve Girls.
It's really confusing.
Me, what I would say is I've been to and yes, because of Jumanity, we had to go there and do one or two things where penny baby or so and you see sometimes also when you find yourself at a particular place at a particular time you feel say you belong there and looking at the people you are with say obiane problem or by however but I say sorry to say for lack of better word ya dream ejuma yana almost say almost say o adwemu yare sorry mo adwemu yare na ye dem so mabeka ho automatically I also feel say me imagine so I would think say a state of mind na bia no dream say so it's normal for him to say no but at the end of the day you so free or by and he was okay,
it's better.
You say you so yes, just as I already said, you could drew baby belonging one into a foul automatically a foul into a foul. So he had to also because said him can come in person me boni nipa kro din no ono so why he's getting better. Oh and he's okay, he's cool. More also so they are better, they are cool, they are so it's
you see, I really agree with Steve Kells 100%. I said, yeah, atadene show me Saturday night there.
Yes.
So, but if you are who say now you stand now you celebrity, but I say so what about come home?
Sorry, only about almost say you saw about them. Adwemu yare. Adwemu
yare no be kosoro papa.
When you start at the end of the
day, be ma wonro ye do betu aduane so ne ade nya time bia na also di nya time bia na also di agro and anything you have to adjust to that situation and answer that na ekoso as at that time. It's a normal so be feeling so you are a state of mind and yeah physical say him so buy no or you're okay and then yeah praise class one san could be
this question will come to you. I should have married AC from Choco Chocho fame. We are still on funny face. But I was blinded by fame and huge but also Vanessa. Yeah, it's what me your chroma.
Uti share baby. We only no connection. We click pa. But if you invite to share no adwuma mu. Ya ka say adwuma mu ndeti. E bia institution bi na mako yesi mamu nye de empem ho.
Sure.
Yeah.
O say no mo ye chokochocho no series no. That girl is no.
Yeah.
O say na o wote mama ne papa. O say obeti mako situation bi mu. Oni oba bi be hia. Utim say how ba we die wa be man o feel say ba we die me ja man ko pa dia an me nya ba bi abiem utim say oh yeah okay odi adwene mu nkomo otimi de wotena se emene na next week we say enya abrabọ ne say because nyese saa na etisi na kire etisi no udi nkomo show nkura saa bi na funny face again ye no o se again e wotemama no odwene o so nipa odwene no chance again
that's a deeper connection
but ubebu woni egu so e wo de wu penti de epe no wadwe nkoro de wo pere na wo akopɛ so obi so pe odende o woni hwo nti o manani ko di de o pɛ ne nachi mi wana we no so mpɛ no we mum ne pɛ no e na won hwɛ de o pɛ no because Philip no nya na was set so e bi kwa dada again o hu no different set na hu no be foforo right we da bia no ne be twa twotwo mu ejuma be o ska be foforo no nti o be Philip say o fo we kwa so to no so a e bia o mu nyina da dim twa da dim se kan gan da dim no hye gan
fa kwa ko hwekwe
kwa na ye kwankwa nti onim se bia we no kura da che be nyina mfa so bia no se nko ba bia nti wa fa na adwa nko saa odo na ye da na di kire no
okay
but
remember there was a tendency no what do you think
I tell you the
point sometimes no oba has obey open up pass or no chasing
it's both
somebody
ways
else I know
both ways women also face that
the same thing we are saying this
till and akwa body just about you say why is love unfair
the pay
one no
yes
get no one
so both ways I remember kwa
na esi ne pe no ohun ye
but usually so about pay more pa be man no say ukure
me say ohun but we be Philip o ha dwe na o frefrem dodo o pe ko pa o they say go frem
why most times so ya na ye wo de ye pe
and what only asem no
obi a won the particular the yibi or day
no so pe o only asem no
opeto ge ya oba mi so oni to openufo ge so oni nufo
e hono na che se wo no de ope no e wo oni so
embo
eni wadwin
wa hwe da ache no
okay wadwin na e de ache beba o wadwin na beka che ma sa jaji
yo ope dem bo
chere bi oni ja se wo de woni hwe oba de na so na ere tie mema de nani na ere tina uka chere yo ngusa me kwa yo oba lai betim no bat na ma di un ko masta bi a chere no oba ya bla sebi ye na me nkoy betim do bat na di un ko masta bi on oba o dem bla ye na me nkoy me wie bibia ko so no tie
because they are moved by what they hear
ko ya bla be
life
you get it
you can now go onim ho
ye wie enti funny face obunani gu de na ere epe no no ko pe de ono no pe na ko fast mama no nti odi so ka na nyina so ere esua de
no cry
we are disua me fa ni agro the funny face aka no
exactly
we need to learn from it because ono enen no you best watch there no wan fa na adwan ko de na odo so
sure
de na odo no awde na adwan ko do no person na ko fast mama
me di ka on on say empin for cra say marry your friend
that's it
say woni oba oye wadanfo na so ote wase a woni ska wonim oya awe ekom de wa oya awe o just u chantro nim so u chantro o kanokro nim so o kanokre so I think say from the all kind ye hwe nia ye ne connection no e wo ho na ye adwuma and say ye di kan hwe no so betimi ni nipa na tena akosi for the rest of your life because so our career for better for worse and what now nkwa nyina eti ebi so and marriage can either make you or break you it is who choose you just have to make the right and the correct decision yes sir
this one because enye ya o
dabi
ebi achina ne asem ti ne enye nto wasero
e kan na unia na kan na say I mean
you go say one kondo so e di papa we ko be
ka o medwet
but achina bi nti na ere
what
ti bisrawo achina nti hwe de ope na hwe ni
Sir, matters of the heart they are now unpredictable. Ultimately, worry they want to know what's our friendship, our vibe now. Very, very.
But almost so na yeah na also we need that particular looks na yeah
Who do looks ne? Who looks ne? Ene ko ye ni bi. Yes, I looks ni man no. But my man no. You can pick her and make her.
Say bia scan so ni ho. E bia yi wo me do ko take akoya oto no say.
Scan say adwini ne ya. Nti na etwe koko na gu na. Ye ko tugo no.
O ko take ne take scan no wo 1 billion antimi ko. Enkoya oto.
Akoya oto. Sinema man dem kan chiro mo onim de o man fa yetwem. E man no me mo turu so mo hia me ma omu di agro mpem. Hwe, ye be ma papa ma de na pa yo. Papa close banking papa.
Oh yeah. And it me price silicon and
O boy jai.
But any nya so na ya silicon. E be o body na omo baby so no. Then no more push about.
You be shake am.
My video be processing a process a very painful process.
Yeah.
That's a hot rod though. That na shit.
Oh, no mo say baby ayo kro ni nyina no. Ade achi a. Ekro no. O si we didn't say oh. Pia. Hey bro.
I'm pray. It's too much.
Wow,
Wow, this matters of that. One very interesting topic here. I think we have to talk about him one more time.
Okay.
I introduced my wife to my friend, and it ended my marriage. Hey, I said, wait, I know what you. Mr. Beautiful.
O introduce
Ne yere ko che na down for. Oh, Charlie, and then come down for you. And on no ko che na down for once, and no one know. It ended his marriage.
You said me wadam for na mchu suban. Sana mpin for kan.
Okay.
Enti susukru ana abesusu no. No one abesusu ama. Ebia say birds of the same feathers
flock together. But this one, you think is a situation like that?
Wouldn't wadam for. Minimum. Yeah, for near here. Minimum. Minimum said you suban. Minimum said you suban. It is a mean to me for about my wife and my girlfriend and my chihuahua. I didn't know also change minimum suban me they still me then baba becho. You understand?
Okay.
Minimum say oh you cool or you calm or no nya ya. Me then never call. Yeah party kra na yeah for near sa be hia na minimum suban ya. Me you close marking because me must gab kakra bi maso be. You understand?
True,
so enye say wonim nadamfo no onim nadamfo untimi ka say wonu wadamfo ane nam de wonim no e na ono so me sure say wadamfo no de ono so sa na ote enti no enkomo be na odi
and then say en wasam kwade intimi kan bebre relationship matters they can be baba be a third person. Let's talk about Kwame Eugene and Kitty. The system has changed, not his talent. Kitty defends Kwame Eugene. Emerson and see say Kwame Eugene I say music no I say instead ABI friend the camp where Bania there.
Kwame Eugene's camp or Kitty's camp?
No, Kwame Eugene's camp. So Kitty is out to defend Kwame Eugene. Kitty that recently left Entertainment.
Yes. So talking about the system, is it the record label system or the music system as a whole?
I think he's talking about the whole music system as a whole.
Well, I'm not a musician, but I doubt if the system has changed drastically. Because what has changed is artists that were brought into limelight by the record labels have almost all left. I can talk about Kewa's artists, most of them have left Lengths, you see. So if the system has changed, they have changed that kind of like label system. Say, and label has to put you on. Right now, they feel they've gotten that wide mileage, so they can put themselves on, they can manage their own affairs. So if that has changed, for me, that system has changed for me because we know that it's very difficult for an artist to come up in this Ghanaian music industry and be successful with no support. I always say the story of Black Sherif. Say if Black Sherif was being managed by a Ghanaian labeler, he wouldn't have reached where he is now.
Oh, really?
Of course, in terms of like the international appeal, in terms of how well is known globally. Now say Black Sherif by now Kwame Eugene were there, but I say he has come to surpass all these artists. It's because of the label you belong. They bring you the shows, they put you on higher events that gets you that gets your music out there to people to listen to. So if the system have changed, the musicians themselves have changed the system that, well, we won't let labels work on our behalf. We will work on our own behalf and make things happen for ourselves. So I believe that's what I can say on this particular topic. The system hasn't changed. We still produce music, we still enjoy Ghanaian music, but they are refusing to undergo unless undergrad artists and now I'll go to the mill. But Onya hater of so he can manage his own affairs as an artist.
That's how they mumi no nyina omo feelings entertainment. Aye. Brother man.
Champ, unim de system na we change am mo pa.
Okay, because obi kura say enyum dey say obo emfa.
Unim one.
That's why I asked. God Preaching has a new EP.
I was like Ghana for and then make us be achieve.
Okay.
Yeah, the Kwame Eugene, me I call him Kwame Eugene. And the Kwame Eugene Kiddy, omo talent eto nchen. Links I play bigger role.
Certainly.
Okay.
Without links, they will be crawling. Yeah. When the system not changing. No, before say over that sorry no. Now you distribution
across.
Yeah, the thousand my DJ via distributors, bloggers. What the say co studio ko webe sebe control me wele sebe control me. No asa akoda. Is it say adwuma no? And I will feel it obetima ye. Nti kokoye. Ebia Steve Obeya dey ache me artist because of me
relation.
He say mimi ni obi. Do you think say Steve be feel?
So be feel ko be chisike bi mu odu.
Ye wo fi ni wo fi o. Ye adwuma we ne radio DJ betima ju sika kura bra omo onyum.
Ebi got to be that.
Sana pesa me nkyere o nti ebia because of Steve ntina me artist ye boni video ebia City Extra. He say mimi ni obi em ye be da bo artist no City Extra. Odi sika beba o Steve be gisika no. Obe chama mo. Nkobo be na Steve ni mbedie. But me no onimu di nkobo kura mfa sika bi ama mo. But eye wo no odi sika ma Steve. Odi sika na ma mo wanka hwe. Odi agwa na aboba ko na video na da send o. Odi agwa na aboba ko na da send o. Thinking say ebo.
Yeah, bo.
And new man links ye mo no. Right now omo until they will see it different way. As I was say Black on Ghana label. So links can so Black man ko be.
But it will take a longer time.
In your time.
Label.
Label adwuma is different from
exactly
artists on label.
And then I made another statement say
management because
Black
the management is under the label.
Label oba kill it.
Yes,
and I'm saying say maybe 20,000, 50,000. Label your budget.
Yeah.
Label your budget.
Sure. This year
Management better budget. Me madam for no manage my budget. Label and a budget. It's wo beda sore no. Angela no akoto aba.
Akoto aba wo dia no.
Wo ba say ye be say friend who go twa video. Rex be twa o. And who cause Rex in twa obobo.
Aye, obobo.
Because ne papa na adwuma bi. Obobo nti ne wom nie. System be change I feel no mbo WhatsApp ankasa.
Welcome to the real world.
That's it. They almost lens case. There's nothing like lens case. But the woman links in here adwuma ma. We no nya hwe. But I say we na we bibi. Links na here adwuma ni you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Person can tell me say
there be so on na talent.
No,
I am the talent.
It's about them we no go fa 100% ni nyina na quote ya no.
So talent so be na talent.
Talent there na was na. No for more talent.
The same thing happened with Miss V.
Miss V.
Or free her. The same thing
happened.
Asem. You see
OJ Black.
Distributions. You spend much time writing songs for artists, your fellow artists. That is what she say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What I say. And no, you think and I say if you I don't know, or my car is car and also or this car be and also if
when they split. They don't punch that.
Split. Sure, I understand. I know said that.
No, but I mean, if you're going to write a song for me, I wouldn't like to split with you. I pay you for what you have written. I buy it outright. Me and Bamba split it. Yeah.
Buy it outright. The Ghana home come you bet me out on because you might not know how far the song will be going. It is a major scanner, but $10,000.
You rather pay it outright than say. Say independent. On your budget
because 10 years na nyom no afe na abaye ya afe na
Mr.
me
President,
say
what
be so
you
ana.
Yeah, be say who be
What
so? What you
I'm for ton.
Catalog kwa yeton.
What
Ɛnti
you
sɛ,
say?
Catalog mo ton.
Ah katalo yeah sure.
ɛna wonim sɛ nansi nso na songwriters yɛ ama ɔmo we don't people write songs or sing songs by yɛnka sɛ wei na ɛkyerɛ
Yeah,
asomasi na
say
ɛkyerɛ
na
ɔne wei na
yeah,
ɛkyerɛ ɔne
no.
me maame aye.
Yeah na hano yes some way. Because elsewhere it is not done like that. If the panwatro a whole album the crotro mawa or tro songs a whole album ne mawa. Yen famacho unless artists decide to say me nyom no me ye ma ton ye some artists me finity what nyom ne a whole album. She sold the whole album. Emma say waton eti waton no a whole 10 years later skip beba ho nya why to your fa ho. E no wo ho.
Yeah.
I think so ton is a $3 billion so say.
First sir.
Nti send your course send your ba
It's okay. You don't care about anything.
what I say. But a different say me wo a whole be a label na label ne na share me accommodation or share studio where streaming song no kra na nya wa kra na be sa post ye wo mo ye ni nyina bibia e ma na wo say and na wo nkwa be gina honom as a chi ye kan content crow
Content crow.
Content crow.
on kwa so be just individual artist say we Charlie said the what moto kind no enye better ma because say me show now say me fa wonyom na start here na me be interview artist I'll say oh Debbie I'm not
So the statement I made was,
Yeah.
the black sheep. Me an example say,
Okay.
if he was an independent artist, he wouldn't have gained
No,
this
no,
mileage.
no,
Yes, that was
no,
what I'm meaning. Say
okay, sorry,
because
sorry, I
he's
thought
under a record
Record
label.
label.
A man say, "Wabeye." Is it go for compare on this accordion? Which sometimes I feel like it's not needed. You see, because he's under level like a man easier. It's because you know what? It took Sarkodie over 10 years to be where he is now.
Yeah.
And so Blacko is less than 5 years.
Mileage
You see,
or,
it's like I say, the system hasn't changed. Though. They themselves feel like they can do things on their own.
Which you can't do it. It's
You-
not easy. It's easy.
Hey, he said the system hasn't changed.
Yes, it's
I
they
feel that
themselves.
no, he says the system has changed.
Yes.
We change your mama.
The system has changed.
No, they have changed it all. Who changed it?
So
Them.
so what you say masa is serious.
So they themselves. Because someone they feel you change it.
Assistant
It's a channel for now.
What has
So then they caused it.
so first na
right?
about cassette.
Uh-huh.
And then about cassette.
CD.
Yeah, bebo CD.
Sapa
CD
na-
as a chum. They say your pen drive crack.
Chem.
Yeah, baby chum.
Online.
So oko online no streaming.
Yes.
Why? So the system has changed.
Mhm. So they can still manage themselves. The whilst they do away with
No,
all this.
how do you manage yourself? What one more? What quiet? My friend will show say we are bebo show and I say you bebo show. Say what who stream?
That's why I said they themselves have changed it.
That time
No.
no. Any penny bi no afa so manage you. Wadamfo. Obede kwa council.
Untimi ntia o mani nyi.
I had elsewhere. Beyonce her manager I think said Parkwood. Nadamfo. Friends. But what the pen paper.
Yeah. So with Beyonce's situation, will you say it has also changed for them?
It has changed. Because
For them.
Beyonce and got a normal tone CD.
Oh, they still produce CDs. So
Where?
America, you can even get vinyl records.
Yes, I
Despite
understand.
They still
I
keep
understand,
it.
but how? Let's
No,
be
we
realistic.
feel like
when they say
When
they say
do you know how it is to have a vinyl in your catalog?
neighbor.
It shows your prominence.
Yeah,
like
I know,
yes,
I understand, but nipa do not send a koto.
It's because of the
Aye.
power
Patronage,
system.
Yes,
That
I
was
think-
Say
When they say
Yeah.
never yeah say koto you
Yes,
know
yes,
why CD ne
CDs.
release album or so it was CD soon to be
Uh-huh.
ameto CD no promoting and anyway
Because most cars, you say cars be obey you
drive
Android
and
screen.
Android
But that's your
Bluetooth.
branch there. So that's why come people feel like it has changed. But in America, they still produce CDs.
Yeah,
They
but
sell, like,
CDs
physical
CDs. CDs
quick
no.
one. Quick one. I think we are almost done. Your time we are so we have before the Arsenal people. We have an Arsenal the football club, Manchester chapter. They want to come and they will pass through. So, but before that, I think.